Capricorn, hello. This is going to be a reading for February 2nd through 8th, 2022. It is the first quarter of this next lunar cycle, which is the lunar cycle of the water tiger. It's also the beginning of the Tibetan New Year of the water tiger. Happy New Year. So it's a double water tiger month this month. The new moon was on Monday, January 31st, right behind us, I suppose, depending on when you watch this video. So good to know. Get into your reading. Capricorn, this week what I'm going to do is pull some cards for what is working for you this week and what isn't working for you this week. I find those placements extremely helpful as like advice. Because that's, you know, half the time we just want to be validated, but other times we want advice. And this week it feels like an advice week. I'm also going to pull a card for the overall energy of your reading and your week. So, Capricorn. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm just going to look at these cards for a moment. Wow, you have a lot of fives. You have 3 5s in your reading. There's only 7 cards here. It's pretty good. I mean, well, it depends. Anyway, for the overall energy of your reading, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So a feeling of either something that you need to let go of and you're holding a little too tightly to. It's a general reading, right? So it's going to be different for all of you. But it also feels like it could be, for some of you, it could be more of a that you need to have you need to think a little bit about your security this week, whether that means with your home or your wealth or your just the way that you feel comfortable in your space wherever you are. So that's the overall energy of your reading and of your week, Capricorn. So what isn't working for you is the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. We also have over here, in what does work for you, we have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a 5. So with these other 5 energies over here, it almost feels very Hierophant energy-y everywhere. So I'm going to show you the cards. So what isn't working for you is a little bit of, it almost feels like you lost something and now you're holding on tightly to either other things or it's more of like a thought process, and you're holding on to something that it might be time to let go of, especially with this 5 of Cups here. It feels like you're kind of keeping yourself out in the cold, and you're really kind of grieving over these 3 cups here, when you have 2 cups behind you still that are perfectly functional and lovely, but you really just can't stop looking at whatever the heck happened, whatever this thing is that it's time to let go of. And yeah, afterwards you're going to feel a little beat up, and it's going to be rough, and it's going to be uncomfortable. But this card says that, and this is what isn't working for you this week, but these cards do feel like they're saying that you are going to get out of it this week a little bit, but you're still going to feel it's going to feel a little rough. You're going to feel a little battle worn because of whatever it was. But what isn't working for you is holding on to it. These cards are definitely asking you to let go, especially with that 4 of Pentacles is the overall energy. What does work for you this week, or what would work for you, is the 9 of Cups, the Hierophant, and Strength. So, I mean, it almost feels like what might be helpful for some of you this week, depending on what your beliefs are and how you like to congregate. I'm going to use the word congregate here with the Hierophant. Church might actually be helpful for you. I would also say, oftentimes the Hierophant is a little bit oppressive, but sometimes, especially in this reading for you and this placement, it feels more like what would work for you is to actually go to someone who knows. It could be a therapist. It could be a pastor. It could be your dad or mom. It could be anyone that you know in the world that you trust as someone who actually kind of has good advice when they do have good advice. And this Strength card is here for you to grab. But you have to grab it. The world isn't going to be strong for you. You have to be strong for yourself. So what would work for you this week is relying in someone you trust and maybe sharing with them, and knowing that you do have the strength within you and to grab it and to just enjoy what you have this week. Maybe you need a little bit, maybe you need to go out drinking with your friends. It's kind of what it feels like, a little bit. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, this week. I'm going to pull another card for you, a 4 Agreements card, as a little extra advice to get you through the week, in regards to your reading and these energies here. The best 4 agreements that would be helpful for you this week. The best 4 agreements. I mean, they're all helpful all the time, right? Don't take anything personally. Relinquish self-importance, Capricorn. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. Good advice, Capricorn. All right, that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. Please like and subscribe. It is super helpful. I am a growing channel. Please grow with me. I promise it will be loads of fun. If you like the reading, please share the channel with your friends. Maybe they would find something helpful for themselves here as well. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and email me. The email address is down below in the description. I'd be happy to set an appointment and to read for you personally. That'd be fun. So do it now. Get it while you can, before I get busy. So thank you very much, Capricorn. Have a lovely week. I will see you next week.